Oh, that's right. We're in the dirty garage. Welcome to the dirty garage. Brothers and sisters, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo estás? Anyways, I'm just being stupid here. How's it going, guys? This is Richie Rich here once again. Hope you can see me. I can't see what I'm looking at right now. Hopefully you can see the top of my head. You know, constabulary hat worn backwards today. Oh yes, called the police. So this is gonna be, as you read in the title, all the cars that I have owned in my 23 and a half years of life on this planet we call Earth. So yeah, read the title already, and I just thought of this video this evening because I wanted to make a video tonight. It's always at night I get all these ideas and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Night owl stuff, you know. But anyways, let's get right into it. I got the list here so I don't forget it. The first car, I didn't really own this car, but my dad owned it, but he didn't really care for what I did with it. He was a car guy too, so he understood, and you know, that's why I'm the car guy. I'm a car guy now because of him. But it was a 1990 Toyota Corolla SE, the four-door, the AE92 chassis. Basically, I didn't own this, but when he owned it, I was in grade 6 up till grade 7. He owned it, and that car, yeah, so 12, 13. He let me do modifications to it. It's with the white DTM 17-inch wheels I still have in storage, you know what I mean? Those DTM wheels are worth something now, you know. I've never seen them ever since, you know. They're very rare, special in Japan. But anyway, he let me modify it. Like, if you could see the interior right now, that I did all the interior painting. Yeah, so he let me modify it. I bought clear corner lights and clear taillights, which are so rare for that car. I still have it though. When we sold it, I got all the goodies, you know. But that was my tastes back when I was 13 years old in grade. I remember specifically my friends back in elementary school, Lorenzo and Dylan and all my friends. They were like, you can't do that to your dad's car, stuff like that, all that stuff. White cloth, custom white seats too, you know what I mean? Looking back at it now, you know, I'm like, you know. Anyway, the first car that I officially owned is my 1985 Toyota Tercel, which my mom bought brand new, and you guys already are sick and tired of hearing that. To cut a long story short, when I was 3 or 4 years old, which was in the year 1996, my mom bought her Toyota 4Runner, a brand new 1996 Toyota 4Runner, which she still has and daily drives. And the Tercel, that would replace the Tercel. So my mom sold it to my uncle back in 1996, and then fast forward 10 years, I was still in grade 7, and you guys will not believe me, but this happened. My friends in elementary school could not believe it as well, that I bought a car when I was 13 years old. I bought the Tercel back from my uncle. We bought it back for $1,000. I put $500 of my hard-earned savings from Christmas, from presents, from selling my guitar I had back then. You know, making $500 when you're 13 years old in grade 7, that was hard, long fought, earned money. You know, so I gave my dad the $500. He's like, okay, he's asking $1,000, I can't pay $1,000, so you gotta give 50-50. So I came up with that, and the rest is history. So then fast forward to when I was in grade 10, 15 years old, I bought a 1964 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, 4-door, 6-window, 390 cubic inch V8 motor. Man, it needed a full-blown frame-off restoration, rotisserie on them. You know, it needed a rotisserie restoration. Man, that I bought it because I was obsessed with the classic cars at that time, and yeah, so I basically bought that car It had so many problems. The accelerator pedal would get stuck. When you're, like, let's say you're revving it, it'll stay revved with your foot completely off it. Rust in the floorboards. It was a complete car though, right down to the hubcaps, but it needed a frame off, and so basically I bought it from a guy, and it just sat in my dad's driveway, and sold it like a year later, because it was just out of my, at least $20,000 has to be put into that car. But the new owner now, you know, hopefully he's bringing it back to its original glory. But yeah, I owned a 1964 Cadillac with the fins, the lowest of the fins though, the tail fins. My third car, my cousin gave to me for free, and you're gonna know why he gave it to me for free. I'm gonna show you a photo right now. Yes, sir. This is a 1989 Nissan hardbody pickup truck, single cab, not the extended cab. Oh no. It had the exterior of a chalkboard. I did a My Car Show video about the Nissan hardbody, like when I owned it 4 years ago. Check it out. That's when I was a bit chubbier, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was a 4-speed manual transmission. That's the truck that I mastered the manual transmission. Anyways, the fourth car now that I've owned, and I still own it now, my 1979 Lincoln Continental Town Car Williamsburg Quadrasonic, the longest car with the longest name, you know what I mean? So yeah, I bought this car when I was in grade 11, so yeah, 17 years old as well. At that time in grade like 10 till 12, I was obsessed with the 1970s. I loved 70s music. I loved everything about it, you know what I mean? And I loved the cars, obviously, so my obsession made me buy that, you know what I mean? And 1979, I still have it, you know. If you watch that video, reunited with my 1979 Lincoln, you know, that was the last time I ever saw it, and that was filmed 3 months ago. I rarely see that car now because it's in storage in Surrey, like 45 minutes drive from here. Anyways, the fifth car, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the fifth car I bought was in grade 12 as well, when I was 17. I bought a lot of cars when I was in grade 12. My first AE86, my black 1986 Toyota Corolla with 290,000 kilometers. Drove that daily for a year, and then parked it because it had a rod knock, and then sold it with the rod knock. And then after that, my sixth car would be my daily driver right now, the Acura RSX Type S 2002. Now this would be 2 years ago, so 2014. That was my second year in college. Up till 2014, I drove my Tercel daily, my Tercel, the gold Tercel daily up till 2014. And honestly, I would totally drive the Tercel daily again. It's just that I love XM radio. Oh my gosh, you don't even know. Comment below if you guys agree. XM radio is just the best. You know, 80s on 8, 70s on 7, Hip Hop Nation, The Heat, you know, CNN. You know, I listened to all the debates when Donald Trump was, you know what I mean? And you know, oh man, everything, you name it. Country, you know, Hair Nation I listen to a lot, you know, Disney Channel, you know, man, there's any channel, you name it, it's on XM radio. Serious XM radio. So yeah, that's why, you know, if I do daily drive the Tercel again, I'll need to buy a aftermarket radio and put XM on it. Now then, my seventh car that I bought was the white 1987 Toyota Corolla SR5. My original plans with it was to restore it back to original and keep it the way it is. but obviously, if you guys watched the story of how I bought my red GTS, you'd know that I sold the white GTS for the white SR5 for the red GTS. Yeah. So I sold the white. Basically, I bought it and parked it and sold it after 7-8 months. Ever since I found the red GTS. Which brings me to my 8th car that I bought. This was bought almost a year ago now. And my last acquisition thus far, my red 1985 Toyota Tercel parts car. You know, I bought that car specifically to donate parts to the Tercel. I'll keep that for a while. For example, if the fender goes on my Tercel, I'll just take it from that, and if the subframe goes or whatever, I can take that. Anyway, you know the drill. So yeah, that's the list. I hope you could read that. That's my handwriting there, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's all the cars that I've owned thus far, you know? Anyways, guys, my brothers and sisters, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of these videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, all my regular people, man, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. And like I said, we're just having a great time here in North Burnaby in this dirty garage. I'll see you guys later.